playing the point for them. And it looks like it's going to be Alan Jordan who's going to be playing the point. Ball's being passed around the perimeter. There's Latinovic inside, and he gets inside.
There's sort of an inside-out situation, isn't it? J. Alan Jordan running the point there. Latinovic posting players up, unless that's a situation where he would look to use a little bit of height advantage he's got over Ramon Fletcher.
And there straight away at the other end, he's made a fantastic steal off Ramon Fletcher. And Latinovic again inside for the 2-point layup, and Cheshire have a 4-point lead early.
I think what's really well. It's not surprising if...
And there's another steal from the Eagles. Very sloppy start from the Eagles here. And there's
that sort of performance that they had last week. Having said that, that was a really sloppy pass.
Well, it was, but it came about from another sloppy pass from the Eagles. 6-2. There's Alan Jordan being faced by Drew Lasker. He spins towards the basket, gives it inside to Jordan Session. Alan Jordan trying to work something out here for them. Jordan Session going inside. And don't look entirely convinced that they know what they're doing. So Alan Jordan says, well, I'll just tell you what.
Or he decided to shoot well over him, and she did.
So there's Fletcher driving to the hoop, going strong to the hoop. Doesn't make it, but he manages to get the rebound. And Drew Lasker comes in to tidy up, and he drives them on. Makes it a 7-point game. Also, Latinovic has taken over the captaincy since Ashton Corn left the club as well. So very much playing a different kind of role. Here's Fletcher driving all the way to the basket. Takes the rebound. And once again, we're inside with Rivers for two. Boses is in there for the rebound, but he can't put it back. And Alan Jordan picks up the defensive rebound. He's going to drive all the way to the basket here, and he makes it. That is the bench. One thing I was just thinking about here, Dave, is the Eagles haven't taken many shots so far. There's going to be what I was just about to say, Lafayette, who's come on. Here's Jeremy Smith shaking and baking, looking to try and see if he can create some gap for himself perhaps, but looking for some movement from somebody. There's not a lot of movement there from anybody. Darius Defoe having to handle the ball from a long way out, and puts it. He took the point guard role. Interesting times for both teams here. Changes which we wouldn't normally see this early on. There's Defoe powering his way to the basket, takes the rebound. He gives it to Jeremy Smith. Smith skip past to Williams. That's Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams shoots the three. That misses. Great rebound from Victor Moses. Sears turns the corner. Pick and roll, try with tight rolls. Tyson doesn't work. Jamal Williams comes up the ball. Defoe finds Kyle Williams in the corner for three. So here's Smith now. The Eagles with a chance. Only 4 seconds left on the clock. Jeremy Smith can't get free, does find Jamal Williams who can knock down the three, doesn't knock down the three, and the first quarter ends with the Eagles leading 19-16. They were down by 11-2 early on, and they've come back well to take a 3-point lead. Shot is short. That was Louis Sayers. Jeremy Smith into the corner, Darius Defoe for three. Eagles leading 22-16.
Well, I think, you know, the Eagles having some depth, this thing is important for the length of this season and all the various competitions that are on.
Kyle Williams
for the season, Jeff, so he's more than a reasonable 3-point shooter.
Alan Jordan finds Sessions inside. Sessions the ball knocked free by Darius Defoe. Cheshire looking a little bit lucky to get that ball from Lafayette.
And they could take this game right away from Cheshire in the first half.
Latinovic misses the two at one end, and at the other end Kyle Williams. There's his third. So that probably dispels the injury thoughts. 10-point lead now for the Eagles, and I totally agree with what you said there, Dave. That was a nice move though. Cheshire, he's off. Session takes a rebound, gives it Alan Jordan. He drives in hard, gives it outside to Sayers. Sayers does well to drive inside. So the Eagles make wholesale changes after the timeout. There's Jamal Williams for three. That one drops in for three. Rivers gets it into Session.
Fletcher's giving Latinovic a really hard time.
Yeah, Session with a hook, little floater. And
just carrying the knock, it didn't affect his defense in that place there. He really was physical on Latinovic.
Yes, Kyle Williams, up goes the three, in goes the three. This kid's becoming a bit of a shooter. Up at 12 points, all 3-pointers, 4 or 5. Alan Jordan once again, charging at the other end. The shot was short. Kyle Williams took a great offensive rebound. He found Kyle Williams in the corner, but this time Kyle Williams' three was off. Alan Jordan doing the work at the other end. Misses the three. Drew Lasker comes up the rebound. Jamal Williams, Kyle Williams for three. And it goes. Rivers takes the rebound, finds Alan Jordan. Alan Jordan, the Eagles defense collapsed on him, trying to stop him from getting to the rim. And he's knocked the two-point shot down. That one's off the backboard and straight into the hands of Alan Jordan.
That's a pity, because that was a great kick out by Ramon Fletcher.
Once again, now, here's Fletcher, the other end. Faced by Alan Jordan, he gives it to Defoe, gives it back. Oh, what a lovely pass from Fletcher. Split, nice bounce pass.
By Darius Defoe.
Here's Rivers, thought about giving it to Louis Sayers, couldn't make it. Kai Williams, so Cheshire going to recycle. Alan Jordan tries to go inside and out, he slips. Jordan Session picks it up. Louis Sayers inbound the ball. It'll be Rivers to inbound it. He has Sessions wide open. Lasker's marking Alan Jordan. We have Louis Sayers and Latinovic in the corners looking at the three-point shot, but I think this is going to be Alan Jordan all day long. It is, and he makes it on the buzzer as well.
The best way I can sum this up, I think, I'm an avid reader of the notes in the Eagles programme, and Fab Fulano's coach quoted as saying, "This is a work in progress." You can see that. You can see that he's trying to change the way in which, some of the ways in which they play offensively.
Well, they've got a three-point lead at the half, 43-40, and ball up. One of the other stats I'm going to mention is a great pass from Jamal Williams and a lovely drop-off by Ramon Fletcher to Victor Moses.
Or moved with that pass out to a wide-open shooter.
The Eagles leading by 5, 45-40. Here's Louis Sayers, who I was just going to say, Dave, here's Latinovic for a long two.
Some good looks from the perimeter, but that probably an adjustment they made at half-time, looking at that last offence.
There's Jamal finding his brother Kai, and Kai comes inside and make it. Rivers just manages to get to the rebound. He comes up high and hard. Jordan Sessions possibly walked in somehow.
Passion in the start of the second half. Bodies flying all over the place.
Yeah, thought he was fouled as he went in for the layup, but nothing called. That's a nice play by Rivers. He gives it to Sol tight.
But if your point is right, they're thinking also about how can we manage two games. They all wanted to get to that situation.
Jordan's shot is short. Fletcher picks up the rebound. He tries to go through a gap that just wasn't there. Louis Sayers picks it off. Rolls Tyson. There's Lasker.
But obviously the referee didn't see it that way.
Lasker finds Moses. Moses decides to shoot the three. And in it goes for Victor.
Challenge him.
And at the other end, Latinovic's shot is short. Nice ball movement from the Eagles.
Playing good defense, got good angle here right now. Talking to his teammates, called the switch.
Biggest lead of the game for the Eagles as well at 59-48. And there's unlucky for Lasker. Yeah, very unlucky. And the next the rebound. Here's Lividejo back on. Looks at the Sessions. Latinovic turns the corner, knocks down the two.
Yeah. That was good penetration, and you know what? One of the things coaches talk about in the league is the Eagles have got players who want to get to the basket.
Front, Alan Jordan comes forward. He finds Session once again going to work inside, but this time he's laying up off the glass is too hard. But Kyle Williams though can't come away with the ball, and there's a fantastic start.
Unfortunately, they just haven't been converted.
Cheshire 2:10 to go in the quarter, and a chance to take the lead. Alan Jordan gives them that lead at 59, and they've turned it round. It was only 3 points, but obviously they're winning this quarter by 5. Here's Kyle Williams. That's a nice step and a drive to the basket.
Been talking about, if you watch the animation from Dave Forrester, he's absolutely imploring all players to put real pressure on the ball.
Nice give and go between Darius Defoe up the court and one.
Yeah, it's almost like the Eagles have had to have Cheshire catch up and take the lead to burst back into life.
There's Alan Jordan. Louis Sayers turns the corner, knocks down the three.
Free throwing line.
Yeah, if you look at the Eagles scouting report for this game, it's got Louis Sayers no catch and shoot threes, and that's exactly what they've just allowed, and he knocked it down.
That was very close to a towel, but he got away with an excellent pass.
Yeah, great move from Victor Moses. Eagles giving him a lane to drive to, but it's all good to his left. He wants to go right, does go right, slips as he takes it. Jeremy Smith tries to get all the way to the basket, does make it. Makes it right on the buzzer. Got up the court fantastically well. He gives the Eagles a 2-point lead at 67-65, although it was the Phoenix that took the quarter by a single point.
Well, I think the two pivotal things there is that they've started with Ramon Fletcher and Victor Moses starting the fourth quarter.
There's Latinovic for three.
Who was going to be guarding Latinovic will have been told not to let that happen. In the same way the Jets will have been told do not let Fletcher get on his left hand penetrating the basket.
There's Kyle Williams drop behind 19 as a professional as well.
That was a great basket, Jeff. Do you know why it was a great basket? Because he saw the route to basket cut off and he surprised them with his runner.
The other end trying to bank that one in. It never looked as if the bank was open that time at all. Kyle Williams by 3 points at 71-68. So Louis Sears out there, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, and he's played every single second of the game. There's Alan Jordan. He's 71-71 with 8.5 minutes left to go. He has Fletcher driving in. Fantastic wraparound pass to Darius Defoe, who slammed. He misses it. Kyle Williams gets it, and he comes the other end. He finds Victor Moses, but Jordan Sessions recovers his miss by getting back and doing the hard part of blocking the shot.
That he cut hard to the basket, but he slightly lost his feet, but he made up for it with tremendous control over the laying the ball in off the glass.
Down, and as you said, he's 6 points at the half. He's now up to 15 with that three, and the Eagles lead by that three, 76-73.
I tell you, the advantage of him going out there and being able to do it, and Darius being able to go out and knock him down 17, 18 feet, is you stretch the...
Louis Sears knocks down the three and levels was back up again. It's 76-all. There's Kyle Williams drives. Victor Moses strong big. He's up to 17 points. Darius Defoe, great steal by Darius Defoe. He finds Fletcher. Fletcher's going to try and drive to the basket. He's fouled, gets the shot away as he is fouled.
Be interesting to see if that's continuing.
It's absolutely everywhere. Point you made in the first half. And this is really great work from Ramon Fletcher, but unfortunately can't come up with a loose ball. Jordan Session goes hard to the basket. He misses it, but Alan Jordan following the points. The starting five will all have double figures. Yes, Fletcher thinking about the long two. Not just thinking about it.
Well, it's my turn now, Jeff, because a few weeks ago I was commenting that when Eagles play pick and roll, it only involves 2 players. It involved 5 in that, and that's what made it difficult for the Jets to stop it. Oh, dear me, come on.
Great block from Jordan Sessions on Darius Defoe's 2-point effort. Here's Alan Jordan, pacey at their end, and that's going to be 2 points.
Green here because it is 82-82 on the scoreboard. It's going to change now.
There's Fletcher, shaking, baking, going to the basket, lays it in for 2, and there's a foul by the time. Here's Eagles with a chance. Fletcher turns the corner, goes for the layup, doesn't make it. But Eagles battling, it's Victor Moses. Kyle Williams, he's done really well all night, and you've got to give him credit. He's made so many shots.
I think he has, and I think he had more space there than he thought he had. What?
86 and still anybody's game. 2:45 to go. Darius Defoe, great pass to Ramon Fletcher. What about where Eagles resting Fletcher? Well, they're not resting him now, and it's just as well. And Fletcher really's taken over almost now for the Eagles. Oh, that's another one of those ball-watching moments for the Eagles.
Oh, I don't know.
Alan Jordan once again, he's the man who's going to run this. Oh, he's going to lose that ball to Darius Defoe. He did. Louis Sears tries to find great play by Victor Moses. Good defense by the Eagles. And there's an possible and one in it. And that's sport. And he has a big chance with the Eagles as the clock ticks down. Fletcher's going to try and get as much time off the clock, but his hands was picked by Rivers, who found Sessions. And there's Rivers at the other end, and they're back within 2 again.
Well, I was just about to say it was really important that
on Kyle Williams, and it's given us a personal foul, an unsportsmanlike foul as well. I saw it, and I think that's a great call by the referee. A warning. Alan Jordan is going to try and go hard, and Bassett can't find a way through the Eagles' defence. 2 or 3 bounces, he's going on. It's a great pass to Jordan Sessions. Sessions puts it in. Defence is all inside the paint, apart from Drew Lasker, who's facing.
Well, they're certainly not going to run Latinovic off loads of screens, because if they are, it's the wrong side. Oh, unless they're going to run him now. Great defence by Lasker.
Alan Jordan will get to the basket for 2.
Well, you're now gambling on you're going to get a steal, and it may not even be time for that.
Fletcher's going to make it. didn't make the layup, but
Well,
end-line ball to the Eagles, and I cannot understand Cheshire's tactics there.
break the plane of the end line or the sidelines under the new FIBA rule. Sorry.
Last guy inbounds to Fletcher. Fletcher gets it. Kyle
Now what's
24-second
Oh.
24-second violation. 4.3 seconds to go. Inbound pass by Alan Jordan. Sessions back to Alan Jordan. Jordan for 3 points, has missed it. Oh, and the ball's gone dead. 3-point shot from Alan Jordan was off. And the Eagles hang on and take a 96-94 point win. What a fantastic game. You could not have called that all the way down the stretch, but it's the Eagles who take the 2 points and will move on to Leicester tomorrow night in the Cup. Cheshire take an awful lot of plaudits for the way they played. What a great game of basketball that was, Dave.
Yeah, it was a tremendous game for the fans, tremendous game for the viewers. Suspense right until the final minutes. Mistakes a little bit at the end there, helping a bit, but it only added to the excitement. We'll never know whether the Eagles' mind was on tomorrow night or whatever, but what we have to say is what a spirited performance from Cheshire, well led by Alan Jordan. I thought he had a fantastic game, but in the second half his teammates supported him really well, and that's where they put themselves in with just a chance. Slim one maybe it looked like at one stage, but they made a real effort to win that game.